my beauties, how's it going? It is that time again. I know I do weird intros for every one of these. This is Angela, and I am here with this month's Ipsy bag. So we're just going to jump into this, and I just would like to say hello to everybody who is new to the channel. I would like to say hello to everybody who is coming back to watch and get excited with me about makeup. I get so excited every month when I get my Ipsy bag or my BoxyCharm box. It's just, it gives me something so much to look forward to, and I absolutely love it. So I was just going to go through here and show everybody what I got in my box, give my own perspective and my idea of what I think about it, and if I was happy or not to get it, give you prices on everything, and just give you a little lowdown on it so that if you get this box, you'll have an idea, or if you get this bag, you'll have an idea of what you can kind of expect when you get yours. I did list these from the least expensive thing to the most expensive thing that I did receive, because I just think it's really interesting how that you pay, at least for my bag, I paid $25 for my bag, and to see how much you get for your money for, for me, that $25 is pretty amazing. So the first thing, of course, was the bag. Cute little bag with little lips and lipstick, heart, a moon, little mascara. Just so cute. I love these little drawstring bags. I just think they're absolutely adorable. And so I was tickled to death with that. I thought that was great and super cute for Halloween. So I'm going to take this. I have went through these and looked to see the least expensive thing that I got compared to the most expensive thing that I got. And so I can kind of give you a lowdown on what everything is. I've got my handy dandy laptop here in front of me so I can read everything off and give you an idea of what they say about it on the website. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to look up this CIATÉ London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. It is $22. The least expensive thing that I got in my box. It says the finely milled formula creates a smooth finish, doesn't settle into lines, and lets your skin breathe, which, you don't want caking, you don't want any of that. You want it to feel flawless and beautiful and just awesome. That's what you want from a good powder. I did actually get 2 powders this month. And so I got one that is the next thing, which is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Setting Powder. And I got translucent, thank goodness, because I do have to use a very light or colorless powder when I use these. And so it is cruelty-free, vegan, paraffin-free, gluten-free, and phthalate-free, which is all fantastic. So this is the little packaging. I mean, this compared to the CIATÉ is they're actually about the same size. The amounts is, okay, in the Shape Tape you get about 3 grams less than you get of the CIATÉ. The CIATÉ, they don't give you any type of little powder puff or anything like that, so you kind of have to use your own brush or whatever. But now I think, yes, with the Tarte you get a pretty little soft powder puff. It does come with the little sticker over the top of it so that you will not get it all over you when you first open it. Close this back up. You get 12 grams in this, and it is about 3 grams less than what's in the other one. This is more expensive than the CIATÉ. The value on this is $34. This is a full size, as was the CIATÉ is also a full size. This says, this translucent flash-free powder diffuses light to boost radiance while setting your makeup for an all-day wear. I have used this before, and it does hold up pretty good. I really do like it. I've never bought it myself, but I have worn it before, and it seemed to work pretty good. I did like it. And again, it's how it works. Amazonian clay helps blur lines and large pores, mattify skin, and lock your foundation and concealer for hours. And so it is a very, very good setting powder. And so it literally says on this that you literally just use the little powder puff or a powder brush and you sweep it over your face. It gets rid of any shininess or any oiliness that you have, anything like that. It's really, really good powder. I've actually looked at this a few times, but I've always kind of stuck with the ones that I've bought in the past. But again, that is why I love Ipsy. And again, my BoxyCharm when it comes, which it should be a few days. But that's why I love those services. It's because you can get to try all these different products and you get to see if you really like them. You may have find a new favorite that you never, knew that you would have had if you hadn't tried it. So that is $34. The next product that I receive is this little palette right here. It is the SERAPHINE Botanicals Sakura and Sage Vegan Eyeshadow and Blush Palette. Now, I love, love, love the packaging on this. I think it's so pretty. I just love the purples and the little pink blooms on it. It's just really, really lovely. It's really, really pretty packaging in this. So we're going to get this open. Here it says the value on this little palette is $42 for this little palette. Here is the actual palette. There is some shimmers and kind of more warm colored tones in this. You get 2 blushes and you get 6 eyeshadow powders. There are 4 shimmers and 2 mattes in this. And so you've got plenty of different color ideas to be able to work with and make a very, very, very pretty look with this. Whether you're going subtle or soft glam, this palette of 6 shimmery and matte shadows plus 2 blushes is your go-to. How do you use it? Of course, it says use your fingers or blush to blend each shade on alone or layer them together. It is all natural, which is awesome, free of talc, parabens, phthalates, gluten, and more. And I just really like this. It's really, really pretty. I think the colors are very, very pretty. There are colors in here that I don't feel like I have already in my collection, even though I have quite a few nude type colors. The next thing I received was a brand that I have received, I think in BoxyCharm or Ipsy. I've received them in one of those, and I'm sorry to say I'm not sure which one it was. I think it may have been Ipsy before, but I have received it. I do really, really like it. I've actually got one of their products right here, which is a serum. This is the PURLISSE Body Matcha Green Tea Antioxidant Priming Moisturizer. And the value on this is $45. This little bottle right here, $45. It is a face moisturizer, and it says this lightweight oil-free hydrator quenches thirsty skin while protecting against environmental damage. How it works: antioxidant-rich matcha tea protects, while white tea and vitamin E help soothe and nourish. And what you do is you just massage this into the skin until it gets absorbed. And of course, you want to wait just a few minutes, see if you need any extra on there, and then put your little extra if you need it. I have never actually used this actual product before, so I was very, very happy to get this. You see, yes, of course, it's got the little safety on here. Just a very clean smelling little moisturizer. There's no harsh scent or anything like that. You get 50 milliliters. It is a full-size product, and I just love that. I think they're just amazing. I love a lot of the PURLISSE beauty products. I'm a big fan of. I've used them ever since that I started getting my bags, and I just really, really love them. They apply well, they work well with my skin, and I'm just really, really happy to be getting it. So last but not least, This is one I was worried about pronouncing because I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I think it is DOUCCE or DOUCCE. I think DOUCCE. And it is the Freematic limited edition Smokey Pro palette. This was the highest, most expensive, I guess I should say, product that I did receive. And this, the value on this is $65. $65. And I'm going to be really, really honest. When I saw this, I was absolutely thrilled to death. I love my nudes. I mean, everybody knows that. But these colors in this is something I could use probably every day of my life and never get tired of it. Just because these colors are, they're just beautiful. They're very, very, very pretty shades. And I think they will make a very, very pretty look. And so once I get off here, I am going to create a look probably with this palette. I'm very, very excited about using this one. So I'm probably gonna do my look with this one tonight. I just think the black looks like a matte black, like a good solid matte black. Just, yeah, really, really pretty. This one has like a maroonish, but it's like, has like a, I don't know, there's like a pink kind of undertone to it. I don't know if you can actually see it here, but it is just, I don't know, it just has this pinky kind of undertone to it, but it's kind of like a brick, but I don't know. It's very, very pretty. Very, very pretty in person. This, again, $65. It is, of course, a full size. It says from soft and hazy to full-blown drama. This palette is curated with 8 shades for every type of smoky eye. It has a mix of matte neutrals and high shine metallics are super pigmented. Plus the highlighter is great on lids and cheekbones. So you do get your eye shades, and then plus you get the highlighter. I'm going to check out this highlighter. Now it does look a little darker than what I normally use, but sometimes things do not go on as dark as they look, and so I may be able to use this just fine. But as it did say, a lot of these you can use on your eyelids and things like that if you feel that they are too dark for you. I'm just going to try to get this little film. I don't know how to get this off. Oh my gosh, I just figured out something. These have little magnets in them. You can remove these out and just keep the little palette and put in different colors and keep the little palette. And it is, I mean, it's a sturdy little palette. You could put this in your purse and you wouldn't have to worry about it getting banged up and you're messing up all of your pretty shades. But this, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here we go, here we go. Now, I did have to take a pair of little pliers. It has like a little ledge on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. So it fits like perfectly right down in there. I'm just going to take this. Very, very, very light highlight. But honestly, I really dig that sometimes. I don't always want a blinding highlight. You know, sometimes you just want a little hint of color. And so everything in my bag, I added this up before I got on and I was very surprised. It came up to like $208 for this box. So I was extremely happy with what I received. Now the Sakura Sage and the Tarte, these two were the two that they actually picked for me. I do have the bag, do pay for the bag that you get to pick 3 items yourself of whatever, you know, the choices are. And so that would have meant that I got the CIATÉ. I received the PURLISSE because again, I like skincare. So I did, you know, want that. And this little palette was also a choice that you could get. So I was extremely happy. I got 2 palettes out of this deal, plus skincare, plus 2 powders, very high quality, fantastic powders. So I was extremely happy with what I received. So I'm going to go on and get this party started and get my face on, and then come back and let you see what I did with, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think the colors are super pretty, so I think I'm gonna go with that one, and I will see you back in just a few minutes. I have finished my look with everything. I used as many products as I could from the Ipsy bag that I did receive today, and I'm very happy with what I got, except for one thing. Maybe I just need to play with it a little bit more. I was a little tiny bit disappointed. Not disappointed, it just did not go on as pigmented and everything as kind of I'd hoped. Maybe I just need to play with it a little bit more. But I did use the Matcha Green Tea Antioxidant Priming Moisturizer. I did use it, makes your skin very, very soft. I did also use this CIATÉ Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I did use it because I don't get that flashback, which, you know, kind of that's what you want, so when you're going for that. I did use the DOUCCE palette, and it went on the black, kind of, as best I could tell, kind of went on like a little like ashy, kind of, not as pigmented as I hoped. It's a very pretty color. I will use it just because I try to use all my shadows. I'm one of those girls, even if I get it and don't like it, I'll try to like put a little bit here, a little bit there to accent or something like that. But it didn't quite go on as deeply as what I'd hoped. I do still like the fact that it has the little magnetic shades that are in it, and you know, I like it as far as that, but I'm glad I didn't pay $65 for this. Yeah, it just didn't perform quite up to what I hoped, but I would not mind to try something else from this brand. Just to see, you know, what it was like. I may try to, you know, come up with something else, but if $65 is around kind of the price point that we're going for the palette, I don't know if I'll be searching it out. If I get lucky and, you know, can track it down somewhere, then I will. But this is the look I came up with. The lip shade that I used is one that I found. Thought I would try it just a little something different. It is a Revlon shade, and the name of it is Cherries in the Snow. It is a shine glossy type color. I did put a little bit of a topper over it, but love this color. I don't usually pick out these types of colors for me, but I thought, well, get something that you don't already have 50 million of. I've got a lot of nudes, but I don't really have a lot of like pinkish reddish tones. I thought I'd try this. And I do like this a lot. I will definitely be using that again. But that's pretty much everything that I used. I did use my Color Stay Revlon Color Stay Brow Kit. Now that I have used the $1 billion brows that I pretty much wear on every video that I do, I think this Revlon one is a little bit too light, maybe. Could be wrong, but it's a little lighter than what I prefer. So I will probably definitely stick with the 60 Seconds to Beautiful Brows. But that's it. That's what I got in this month's Ipsy, and I cannot wait to see what I get in next month's. That is going to be my birth month, so I'm hoping I get some really good goodies in there. And I guess I'm going to sign off for now. Like and subscribe. Come back and see me. Hopefully I will be doing a video for my next box, which is BoxyCharm, hopefully in the next couple of days. I got a little alert telling me that I was going to be getting it, so I'm really excited. Oh, one other thing I did use was the Hula Light. I used that as a bronzer. I didn't really go with a blush shade because I was kind of wanting to concentrate on what I had gotten here and with that palette, and so I didn't go with the blush. I just put a little bit of a bronzer on there. Think of what it's called. And I also used the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer as my concealer for today. So everybody have a good day, and